Well done. Let's talk about a company that I really take it more serious than my personal life. And this company name is called LifeWave. For the past 5 years I've been in this company, it's not just about the product, it's not just about the technology, but it's about a cultivation of certain kind of characters. And along my presentation, you will start to realize why this company is so different. It's not just about the products. We have come across a lot of fantastic product out there in the market, but not necessarily a founder that has integrity. And I personally love to really spend my time to understand about the researchers in healthcare. And a lot of time, they are marvelous scientists. They have very good invention, but the founders don't have the good morality and integrity to really manage the invention. So I'm so excited to share with you a gentleman later. His name is David Smith, and he just has everything that I see to be a good leader for us. So let us start the topic. Our LifeWave mission is to help everyone to live long, live well, and live younger with wearable technology. Nothing enter the blood, and most important thing, we must be backed by science. And let's talk about death and aging. Anyone scared of aging or not? Anyone? Yeah, I don't want to grow old. Have or not? So little. So the rest, very happy, is it? Oh, haven't reached yet. So let's talk about aging and death. So those of you, you can actually look at the slide beside so that you can see it clearly. When we were very young, if I fall down, I have a wound. It closes up very fast, right? My open wound very fast, maybe couple hours. But as you grow older, say 60 over 70 over years old, you start to realize it takes days and even weeks for your wound to have a complete closure. Why is that so? It's because of the amount of stem cells in your body. When we were children, we have a lot of stem cells in the body that can help you to heal very, very fast. Let's talk about stem cell a little bit. Today, when I am riding on a bicycle, if I broken my legs, I go to the doctors help me to do a cast. Do you think it's the cast that helping my bone to regrow, or my body own healing mechanism to regrow the bone? It's our own healing. And this own healing, we call the doctor within us. All in it is only stem cell. If you can give me stem cell, I can do wonder for you. So this is how important is stem cell. Now, the bad news is, as we grow older, our stem cell declines, and at the age of 60 years old, you left 5% of stem cell. Anyone more than 60 years old? Anyone? Wow, congratulations lah. Nothing much left already lah. Okay, left 5%. Anyone is 30 years old? 30 years old? What? It's either your hearing problems or my pronunciation problems. So when you reach 35 years old, you left 25% of your stem cell. So it's also not a lot left. And this is the reason why all of us, we age. And when it comes to a time where we realize the dying cell, they mean the cell is dying at the fastest rate that how your stem cell can be regrown back, aging happens. When all of your dying cells is completely more than your stem cell, then death occurs. So today, if we want to isolate one theory, we want to talk about stem cell. In scientific world, there are many theories. There are accumulation of DNA damage. There are inflammatory markers. There are many theories when it comes to death and aging. But today, I want to focus on DNA. Today, I want to focus on the amount of stem cell. Now, let's talk about something called the common problem nowadays. Okay, 50 years ago, have you heard about Parkinson? 60 years ago, have you heard about Alzheimer's? Even lupus? Never heard about this, right? So what is the reason that as we advance, but we go more and more incurables? We have never heard about lupus 40 years ago. We never heard about a lot of eczema, psoriasis 50, 60 years ago. But what is the reason it's getting more and more common right now? Because as you age, there are a lot of degenerative problems is occurring. We have osteoarthritis, we have liver failure, we have kidney damage, we have heart weakness, we have muscle loss, like muscular atrophy, and we have diabetes. And all of this problem that we heard about right now, can they be cured by medication? You see a lot of people got diabetes, they have been taking the metformin for years. Did they heal their diabetes? You have seen a lot of people, they go for dialysis for kidney failure. Did they recover from kidney failure? No. So the modern medication in today, they are not designed to heal you. Because for degenerative problem, you need to have regeneration. And the only solution out there in the market is stem cell. So it doesn't matter you like it or not. That it doesn't matter it's okay, I already look very young already, I don't need to reverse aging. It doesn't matter you want to look young or not. Because today context, we are degenerate much faster than last time already. Last time we talked about stroke, maybe 60 years old you got stroke, right? Do you have come across any friend 30 over years old got stroke already? Have. So we are degenerating much faster than before. So stem cell is become a subject that all of us need to learn, even for 30 years old. Okay? Now, as we grow older, when we were a baby, we got 10 billion amount of stem cell. As we grow older, it becomes 5%. You go somewhere lower, then you also below the ground already. So this is how it works. Is there a possibility there for us to reverse the trend? Because I don't want to stay just 5%. I want to increase my cell killing capacity. So I have found a solution for you. And this company provide a very safe way to reverse your age by activate a peptide called GHK copper. And with the elevation of GHK copper, I'm going to explain later, it is going to activate your stem cell. Now, this X39 is able to reset 3,000 to 4,000 of gene expression. What is the meaning of gene expression? What is the meaning of gene expression? Anyone heard about cancer? You heard about your gene getting mutated, then it starts to develop to cancerous cell, right? So the cause of the problem, is it because of the cancer or because of the genes? Genes start first. If there is an opportunity for you to restore your gene expression to the correct manner, do you think it's good? Yes. So LifeWay essentially, although it is just a patch, but it is able to elevate the peptide that correct your genes. All of you here, we have about 150 of us here. Anyone think that you have some cancer cell in your body? Anyone? Those of you never raised up, can you tell me how you do it? So all of us, we have cancer cell in the body, right? But what is the reason when we go to the hospital, we are not diagnosed with cancer? It's because there is a security in our body that is always control our cancerous cell amount to a minimum level. So anytime when there's a new cancer cell, there's a mutated DNA, there's a new cancer cell, we have a GHK copper as a security to help us to kill off the cancer cell. So GHK copper is fundamentally the security in our healthcare system. And this is something produced by our own body. So LifeWave X39, we activate this powerful GHK copper. Okay, now, every 6 months of you using LifeWave product, you get younger by 8.5 years. So you calculate lah. How young you want to become lah? You can't calculate. A lot of people ask me, how many months I have to use it? My first question is, how young you want to get? If you want to younger by 8.5 years, then you give me 6 months. But anyone, you'll be satisfied by getting younger by 2 years? Anyone? Satisfied with 2 years? Not satisfied, 5 years? 10 years? Still no, 10 years, wow, you're very greedy. Think about this, right? If there is a technology out there, we don't talk about the guarantee or not guarantee. If it is able to give you a glimpse or a chance to recapture 20 years of youth, with the knowledge you have right now, with the network you have right now, with the experience with people you have right now, if I can give you 20 years of energy back to your life, do you think you can enjoy your life much better? Yes. And we can do it. Now, and this patch is nothing but a nanoparticle crystal inside the patch. Nothing enter the body. Even you put on your shirt, it works also. And this nanocrystal is made from the water, oxygen, amino acid and glucose, and some of the organic compounds. This patch has nothing enter your blood. The reason we have all these ingredients is just to crystallize them into a nanocrystal such a way that it can reflect particular frequency of light. Later we are going to explain in details. It only put at the back of the neck. 3 seconds a day is what you need. Faster than you brushing your teeth. And we have 130 over patents. We have 20 years of experience and history already. Lifeway is started in 2002 actually as an R&D company that focusing on releasing product in healthcare for the soldiers in USA. That means in the very beginning, Lifeway doesn't develop product for other people like us. We are ordinary people. They have developed the product for the USA soldiers. Later I'm going to give you a little bit more details. So copper peptide is what you have to understand right now. Any one of you heard about GHK copper before Lifeway? Anyone heard about this? No. Why? Anyone heard about NAD? Some people, right? Heard about NMN? Heard about this, right? Omega-3 heard about this, right? What is glucosamine heard about? Even glutathione, some of you heard about this. Why you heard about all this kind of reverse aging peptide but you never heard about GHK copper? It's because GHK copper is much more powerful and also much more expensive. 1 gram of gold is even cheaper than 1 gram of copper peptide. I should rephrase the other way. 1 gram of copper peptide is more expensive than 1 gram of gold. So because the GHK copper is so bioavailable that the moment you extract it, it oxidizes already. So no one is able to isolate GHK copper to make into supplements. So you don't need to, because there is a company out there, they have realized, why don't we use frequency to communicate with the body to teach them how to reactivate the production of GHK copper instead of relying on the external source. So don't be surprised if you never heard about this thing, if it is so powerful. It's because in the pharmaceutical industry, until today, there is no single mechanic is able to extract GHK copper. Okay? So, as you activate the stem cell, now you want to ask, how does the idea of X39 come from? Are you curious about this? Why they are so, you can use supplements, you can use water. Why David think about using a patch to elevate the GHK copper to activate the stem cell? We all heard about placenta stem cell, heard before? Apple stem cell we heard before. We heard about going for stem cell injection, MSC stem cell, HSC stem cell, but we never heard about GHK copper activate stem cell. So why this idea comes about? I'm going to use the next 10 minutes to bring you into our Lifeway laboratory. It all started with how Lifeway wished to mimic the nature and decode the secret of longevity. Just now in the morning session, we have one Muslim brain partners. She talked about this. She said the creator, whatever the creator created for us is for the humankind. So we are learning from the nature how to empower us even better. So Lifeway understand this. In the medicine healthcare society nowadays, they are not learning from the living things, you know. They are learning from the dead. This one, your heart, maybe cholesterol too high, this is why you got blockage. Don't worry, I'm going to give you this medication. Am I right? So they are learning from the dead because of the dissection to come up with the solution from the living body. This is why a lot of degenerative problem cannot be overcome with the modern medication. This is the reason. So Lifeway go a proper way. If we want to invent a solution from a living body, we have to learn from the living body. So he start to look into the nature to look for the answer. And in the nature, there are different organisms that simply doesn't grow old. And most important thing, they can heal much faster than human beings. And the first organism, his name is called planaria. When you chop the planaria into two, the head and the tail, within 17 days time, it can grow back to 2, you know. Crazy, yeah? You chop me into 2. Next month when I come back, Ibis, to see you again, I got 2 person already. One speak 1 hour, the other one talk about business. Only 17 days. And this is just the first organism that we really research in the laboratory. Second, we have Hydraticnia. Hydraticnia is an organism that is lived on top of the shell of the hermit crab. If you look at the Hydraticnia, you will see some small fingers, right? When you chop off the fingers, within 4 days' time, the fingers can grow back. You chop my fingers and see. Don't need 4 days. 4 decades also never grow back, right? So what is the reason in the nature there are such living things that can even grow back their fingers so quickly? And this is not the most surprising one. We have something called Mexican axolotl. When you remove the heart, when you remove the jaw, when you remove the limb, when you remove the brain, in 50 days' time, she can go back everything. Grow back everything, including the heart, including the brain. You try to take out my heart and see. So, what is the reason in the nature there are so many living things that is able to repair? And this is what LifeWave is interested to know. Because we think that the Creator must have placed an answer to longevity in the nature. Only wise human beings has that kind of patience to look for the answer. And I would say his name is David Smith. So as we continue to develop the technology better, we understand, oh, there are certain kind of frequency that is being emitted by all these kind of living creature that is repairing their DNA continuously. This is why they don't grow old. And they have a lot of stem cells that is able to self-duplicating that they always stay young. Do you know lobsters? 150 years old of lobsters, their muscle is even stronger than the 30 years old lobsters. Crazy, yeah? And the reason is because of the clamp, you know. And they find out, because lobster have this clamp, it creates a certain energy field to protect the DNA from aging. So the older they get, the stronger they become. So tonight, if you haven't decided whether you want to buy X39 or not, buy 2 pillow also okay. You buy 2 pillow, put like this at night lah. Maybe can help also. LifeWave try to mimic the nature. So we know that these organisms, they are emitting certain frequency of light that is helping to repair their DNA continuously. Can we ourselves also using the same frequency of light? So we invented a DHC coil. So this machine emits the exact wavelength of light like the one in the nature. And this DHC coil is able to reset the gene expression. Secondly, is able to activate stem cell. Remember, the name is called double helix coil. When we have the first prototype, we start to get into a real experiment. We try on the rabbits. We categorize the rabbits into 3 groups. Okay? 3 groups, we all inject them with a certain kind of chemical to force the rabbits to be infected with diabetes. Okay? The first group, we call the control group. We are not doing anything to the rabbits. The second group, we do MSC stem cell injection. And the third group, we only place the rabbit in the DHC coil. No injection, no drugs. And we want to compare, out of these 3 groups of rabbits, which one can heal faster? We want to compare what is the efficacy of our DHC coil. So in the day 0, we start to create a ear wounds, because we know those people who have diabetes, right? Their wound, is it very difficult to close? Yes. So we try to force the rabbit to have diabetes, and then we create the wounds. We want to see how fast can the wound close. And in day 7, we compare the result. And we compare day 0 and day 7, and day 7, and this is the result. EMF is where the DHC coil is emitting the energy magnetic field, and the control group. That means if compared to a rabbit that is not doing anything, compared to the rabbit that we place inside the DHC coil, the recovery is faster by 25% for the first 7 days. Not doing anything, only by using wavelength of light. So this is the first proof of concept to confirm that whatever David Smith has been thinking is correct. The direction is right. We can really figure out a certain frequency of light that can activate stem cell. And we want to compare to the injections, right? The rabbit in the DHC coil can speed down the recovery by 25%. So how about the injection? In the first 7 days, the recovery rate is also 25%. Which means to say, in the first 7 days, clinical study proven, by putting live wave technology, the efficacy is the same that you go out to do stem cell injection. Okay? Now, many companies trying to mimic the nature as well. They mean live wave is not the first company that we really want to learn from the nature. There are many companies, and most of the companies, they are able to speed up the wound healing of planaria into 15 days. When you chop it into 2, it go back to in 2 days, in 17 days, right? Other companies, they try to advance their technology, try to speed up the planaria recovery, at best 15 days. But the first prototype that we have, the DHC coil, was reduced to 8 days. 50% reductions, only the first prototype. Normally, as a scientist, I think most of the scientists, they will say it's quite good already, right? But not for David Smith. David Smith said, I think 8 days we can do it better since this is our first prototype. We improve the frequency better, we modify it further. From 8 days, we reduce to 6 days now. We improve further, we modify further, we reduce to 2 days. Not satisfied with it. We reduce to 1 day. Still not satisfied. We reduce to 16.5 hours. Can you think about this? You chop it into 2, don't need to wait 2 weeks, Half a day I become 2. 16.5 hours. And this is not the best. After 39 trials, after 39 rounds of improvement on the machine, the final result that we get, we can reduce the recovery time from 17 days to 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes, the planaria become 2 already. And this is the result in clinical studies that we have garnered the USA patents. Wonderful, right? From 17 days to 15 minutes. I take about 5 minutes to talk about this. Do you know how many years for David Smith to get this result? 10 years. From 2009 to 2019, 10 years just to work on this one particular product. So if you think that how come this product, only one sticker so expensive, you are not buying the stickers alone. You are buying the intellectual property behind the stickers. Think about this. As a scientist, he can sell you the machine, right? You buy the machine at your home, every day you sit there, like the rabbit, 2 hours a day. I say 50,000, 100,000, okay or not? Do you think someone is going to buy? 200,000 is not expensive. But why he has to make it so much of hassle just to simplify the product into the patch? Because he wants to help everybody. He thinks that healthcare doesn't only belong to the rich. He thinks that everyone deserves a healthy life. Don't you think we should give him a round of applause? It's amazing. And which one will you want to choose? Do you want to use a light-based energy, nothing enter the body, or you prefer to do injection? Anyone? You want to use the safer way. Now, this DHC coil is quite big. It's about this size. It's about this size. So you can carry them around. You go to Singapore, you carry them. I go to Singapore, I also want to get younger. Cannot, right? You can't even fit the aeroplane. But live wave take 10 years. By isolating the frequency of light, we simplify into the patch. This patch, when you patch at the back of the neck, it gets activated by the heat and it will reflect a particular frequency that communicates back to your body to activate GHK copper. And that GHK copper helps you to reset the genes at the same time activate the stem cell. Can follow? Okay, now. So, someone say something? And for the past 17 years, Lifeway did not receive any medical complaint in FDA. You have to know this, it's not easy. You know all the angmo, you know, a little bit things, they want to sue people already, right? But in Lifeway for the past 17 years, not a single one FDA complaints. And we even have a utility patent to say that this product is a non-transdermal container, nothing enter the blood, and it can help in the activation of stem cell. There are 3 types of patents in the world: plant patents, design patents, but the most powerful one is the utility patents. That means I can apply a patent that this sticker look like this, but it doesn't have any therapeutic effect. But Lifeway have a utility patent to prove that this patch is going to activate the stem cell. So now is your time to choose. If you are I prefer to use foreign stem cell. The apple stem cell or the placenta, the transplantation is about 20 to 50,000 US a month. Not expensive for some of you. Placenta is 720 ringgit US dollars a month. Or you prefer using a patch that costs about 100 US dollars a month. It still comes with money back guarantee. Can you inject the stem cell and you tell your doctor, doctor, my hair never grow back, and then can refund me the money or not? Can or not? Okay, have you come across such a stem cell doctor? No. But Lifeway, we give you that. We have the best product, best technology, the safest, still give you money back guarantee. I hope through these explanations, right, you don't just look at the product, you look at the inventor behind this product. Is he intention trying to make more money, or is he intention trying to help more people? Help more people. You don't need to rely on any kind of foreign stem cell. You don't need to rely on any animal's placenta. And you don't need to go for any stem cell transplant that require a preconditioning. So a lot of people are very surprised, including yesterday when I was having a conversation with one of the brain partners. I said, do you know that stem cell transplant, they have to go to a certain places 2 weeks earlier to do chemotherapy. How is it? They call it preconditioning. Which means to say, before anyone try to transplant the stem cell into your body, right, to ensure there is no rejection, you have to kill some of your cells first, so that there is no rejection. Is it scary? Before you do the stem cell, you go chemo first, you know. Crazy. And you know why? The difference is this. When we put X39, what it does is nothing leave your body. Everything happening in your body. The moment you extract something from your bloodstream, extract it out, you duplicate in the laboratory, is subjected to a lot of pollution already. There is one story I heard from one of my USA friends. He said, you know, in USA, until now, FDA did not approve about stem cell transplant. And the reason is because they cannot guarantee 100% no side effects. As high as 30%, they are going to experience side effects, that including death. So he shared me one story. You know, there was one scientist, they tried to do the investigation on a monkey. So they tried to use a hammer to break their brain. Okay, they damage their brain. Then they extract the stem cell, duplicate the stem cell, and re-inject back to the brain. Supposedly, the stem cell can develop to the new brain, right? But 4 days later, the monkey passed away. So everyone is very surprised. Why? Why the monkey passed away? And then they realize, when they open the skull, they look at this. Alamak. They saw kidney inside. They saw their kidney inside. They saw a bicep muscle inside a monkey brain. And you know why? Because the moment you extract the stem cell from the host body, do you think our infrared EMF, is it a sickness? It will signal wrongly the cell such a way that it is going to differentiate without your control. It's not within your control. So the moment you put it back, it already lose control already. I thought I received the signal to develop to kidney and bicep cell, not the brain cell. So do you understand why? If stem cell transplant is so good, why even in Singapore is illegal? Why? Singapore has the most billionaires in the world, and yet it's not really legal. Think about this. So this left you with one choice. LifeWave is not just a product that is very safe and proven. The most important thing is this is the easiest way you can start. Am I right? You can't get any easier than that. Now, so now we talk about X39. What it does is, it not only increases the quantity of the stem cell, it increases the quality of a stem cell. And this is very important. A lot of people tell me, oh, I go for the PRP. The doctor take out my stem cell from the adipose layer, take out already. He do something and then we inject back. Let's assume the stem cell is still there. But do you think the quality is also a very old man quality? So do you want a younger quality of stem cell or you want the old quality of stem cell? Yeah. So what LifeWave does is this. As it tries to activate your stem cell, it also tries to repair your genes. So every time the stem cell that you develop, it keeps getting younger and younger. Surprise, huh? Now, so let's talk about something called phototherapy. What is called phototherapy? You all can read the lines. The science of phototherapy has been around for 100 over years. When we talk about 100 over years means when they really put into application to invent technology. But to be frank, since the beginning of healthcare, we have been using light. So, what LifeWave trying to do is, we want to learn from the nature. If you look at the evolution of healthcare, if today we get sick, where do we go? We go to doctors, right? We go to clinics first, right? We take ubat, maybe we take some injections, right? So, but this modern medicine only happened for the past 200 years. It seems I have been there for ages, right? Only 200 years. 200 years ago, when we don't know what is called penicillin, we don't know what is called antibiotics, we go for TCM. We go for acupuncture, we go for kwasha, we go for tuina, we go and take some of the jamuan. However, this only happened in 3,000 years ago. 3,000 years ago, we don't know what is called acupuncture. We don't know what is called meridian points. So how can someone get healthy? We go for Ayurveda. 6,000 years ago. But 6,000 years even ago, how can we ensure survival for human beings? We have sound therapy. 30,000 years ago. Actually, all of us, we are a master of sound therapy. Do you want to test? If today you bring your grandson to shopping mall, the toilet, you take out the pants, you are going to make a sound. What is the sound? Shh, everyone see, right? How about going for a pool? Not only Malay, Chinese, no. Even Italian, Philippine, they also and shishi. This means that every one of us, although we look different, but there is a certain kind of program already installed in us. When we heard a certain frequency of sound, we react some. Get the idea? So this already been there 30,000 years ago. But us as a humans, we have been in this planet for millions of years. We cannot wait for the sound, right? 30,000 years ago. So imagine today I'm a caveman. I was sleeping in the cave. And the next day morning I wake up. The moment I step up from the cave, there is one thing I cannot avoid. What is it? Sunlight. I cannot avoid sunlight, right? So sunlight is the most fundamental way of healthcare. You cannot deny that. This is our source of light. So let's give you examples. Doctors today always will caution us, if you don't want to get skin cancer, you better avoid sun. You don't go to sunlight. You got the sunlight, got the UV, later got the pigmentation. Later the skin cell can turn to become cancerous, right? Any one of you have friends who died of COVID-19? I'm so sad to hear that. Luckily not you. Think about this. If someone died of COVID-19, doctors always say they are lacking certain kind of vitamin, and it's called vitamin D. How do you get vitamin D? Sun. Don't you think it's very strange? One side we are saying that don't go to sun so much because it can cause cancer. Another side you say you never get enough sunlight, this is why you die. It's contradicting, right? But we can't avoid the fact that even as young children, when they got jaundice, what do? Under the sunlight. So sunlight is the most fundamental way of healthcare in the body already. It's a God creation. We just happen to be like this. So what LifeWave didn't invent any new thing. LifeWave only discovered the truth, and then we use technology to enhance the truth. Now, let's talk about Egypt. Okay, long time ago, it's not just LifeWave. Even in Egypt, they have their solar god. They are praying the solar god. Even the doctor in Egypt, they are using different kind of color of gemstones to reflect different color of light. Three, four. When you use a blue color crystal, it will get refracted from the sun ray to become a blue ray. And blue color is helps you to manage your pain. Red color is going to help you to treat your flu. And yellow color is helps you to do a detox. See that? Even long time ago, they understand. They didn't invent. They didn't invent that the red color can help you to do this. No. Merely discover. This is how the Creator has created us. Give you an example. LifeWave focus on using the range of visible light to heal you. Today you heard about some of the infrared, you heard about terahertz, you heard about X-ray, you heard about gamma ray. There are different kind of frequency out there in the market. But the frequency that is within the visible light region is the one that is beneficial to us. That is the one is able to trigger certain kind of biochemical reaction in the body. And I'm going to explain in a few examples. LifeWave patches does only reflect a certain frequency of light in your body the moment you patch on it. Even your patch on your shirt, it works also. Later, I'm going to show you my grandmom testimonials. When you look at this, anyone have been to airport before? Airport have or not? Airport? When you go to airport, so suddenly you see a ding, 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 ding. How does he find out you got fever? Huh? Because it's a lot of red color, right? So our body actually have heat, and this heat energy transforms to the light energy, right? Our body is emitting light. So where does our source of light come from? Where does all the light energy come from? From where? From sun. So then we don't need to eat anything lah. Every day sunbathing, okay already lah. Save a lot of money also. So our body receives light energy from sun indirectly through food. Example, today we are planting a jagung. Jagung is absorbing the sunlight energy through a process called photosynthesis. And the chicken consume the jagung, and us as a human beings, we consume the chickens and the vegetables. Indirectly, we consuming the solar energy. And this energy of light is emitting. So we are emitting the red color, the blue color, the yellow color, and the green colors. So how does the patch work? You can think about this. This patch is nothing but a crystalline structure, like a mirror. But it is able to filter light. That means some of the light I want to capture, I reflect, some I don't want. This is why we have different kind of patch. For example, if I want to reduce inflammation, what it does is I will put a patch, is able to reflect the blue color ray back to the body to talk to myself to reduce inflammation. Whereas all the other sun ray, I will let it go. Got the idea? Got the science behind? Nothing complicated, right? Nothing complicated, you go and do lah. Walao, people take 10 years, you know. But this is the logic behind. So a lot of people ask, how this patch actually works. No one can fully comprehend. We can only talk about the mechanism. If someone asks you how the patch works, can you at least remember this diagram, can or not? Yes, huh? Okay. So, to make sure this patch works, you just need to do one thing. Put the patch on and drink water. Because water is the best conductor of electricity. Your body needs water in order to signal different kind of cell. And this is why we need positive and negative. And during raining season, when you got a thunder, can you go to swim or not? Why? Because the light can go to the water. Same thing. In our body is a pulse of light, it's a pulse of electricity. When you don't have enough hydration in the body, the electrical impulse, they cannot be delivered. This is why when you put a patch on, the cell need the communication, it need hydration. Sorry to say, anyone from Singapore? No one. Wow. Do you know, go to Netherlands, there is a place called Red Light District, Amsterdam. In Singapore, Geylang is called, also called Red Light District. In Vietnam, Philippines also have Red Light District, you know. How come they only left red color? They cannot buy blue color? Very strange. Every entertainment place out there in the world, they all use red color. Strange, right? Why? Because red color, when you look at ang pao, how do you feel? Excited, right? When you look at the lady with the red lipstick, with the red skirt walking to you, how do you feel? You feel excited when you look at the lady wearing chocolate color come to you? This is the difference. Why you laugh? Because if you think about this, don't you think it's the color that stimulates you first? So this is the power of light. And when you go to Pulau Langkawi, you go to Pulau Tioman, you look at the blue sky, look at the blue ocean, how do you feel? You feel very calm. How come? You look at the red color, very excited, you look at the blue, you calm already. We don't know. This is called creation. When we were young, our mother always said, if you don't want to wear spectacles, what color should you look at? Green color. When you go to some skin care center, they give yellow color skin whitening LED for you. So different kind of colors. We have red light district to make you excited, the blue wall in the hospital to make you feel calm. Look at the green for the good eyesight because it regulates the organ function, and the yellow color LED for the skin whitening because it's elevate antioxidants. All these things, whether you like it or not, is already installed in the body. Can you force yourself? No. When I look at blue color, I feel excited. Can you do that? You can't. It's the program in the body, and what Life Wave do is, we believe in this program. We want to enhance this program. Now, so we have red color, blue color, green, and yellow. Let us look at Life Wave products. What is the product is able to help you to elevate energy? Energy. What is the color? Red color. What is the color can help you to feel calm and reduce the stress? Ion is blue color. What is the product is helped you to regulate your organ function, improve your eye? SP6, regulate your organ function. What is the product that helped you to detox for skin whitening? Glutathione. And then we have increased your antioxidants for skin whitening purpose. And now, 10 years later, we have X39. But please don't ask me what is the frequency. If I know, I won't be here already. I will be in Orlando already. Okay? And X39 is using the same analogy to help you to activate the stem cell. So since today is the first event, I try to confuse you if I can. Most of the energy out there that you learn is called 2D energy, longitudinal. This is called 2D energy, right? Remember last time when we learned the science, right? It's the oscillation, is the time to complete one cycle in 1 second is called frequency. It's called 2D. There is something called 3D frequency, where it's not only moving up and down, it's also moving sideways. This is called 3D frequency. There is something called 4D frequency. They mean not only here and here, it also vibrates. So Life Wave technology in X39, if you look at this, why X39 has a logo and other product they don't have a logo? It's because we are not working at the normal 2D or 3D energy frequency. We are working in a multiple dimension already. It's just like you are using your 3G phone, right? 3G, 4G is a lot of difference. 4G, 5G is a lot more difference. You can think about this. Most of the companies right now, if they talk about frequency, they are 2G. Life Wave is 5G. Understand? Okay. Now, at Life Wave, we have the medical device authority approval. Okay, so you can take a screenshot about this. And this is our license number, WDP121 until 2024. Sorry? Oh, you okay, sorry. Okay. Even you take it, is it clear enough? Clear enough lah. Huh? So how many seconds do I need to wait? Is it okay already? Done, yeah? So this is the Medical Device Authority certificate, and why I like it so much. If you are here to really look at the business potential of this business, right, this is very important. And just now I was speaking with one of the prospect. He said he was from another company, and I asked them this question. In all kind of healthcare market, in direct sales industry, who is the biggest competitors? For example, we say essential oil, Young Living. Who is the biggest competitor of essential oil, Young Living? You say Teutera, right? We talk about Usana, then you will say Amway and other companies, right? So we always think that the competitors is always of a similar type of company. The competitors of every direct sales companies is Shopee and Lazada. And if you come across a lot of companies, they can always throw price in Shopee and Lazada, but Lifeway, not so many. You still can see some people, they try to sell on Shopee and Lazada, but the volume is very little. Unlike other companies, can get 3,000, 5,000 review, we get less than maybe 10, 20. The reason is because no one can sell a medical device on a third-party commerce. So if you're thinking about building a sustainable business, right, Lifeway is the only option you have, because in the whole market right now, less than 10 companies that have medical device authority approval. And out of these 10, Lifeway is the cheapest medical device. The other medical device like water machine, 18,000, 20,000. We only few hundred. Can you see the potential? Okay, now, and I really want to emphasize this because just now there was one lady, she was saying, I used for 6 months already, I don't see any result. Do you use negative ions? Yeah, my mattress is negative ion. Saya punya selimut ialah negative ion. Saya punya sok pun negative ion. Saya semua negative ion. Baiklah. Throw it away lah. Oh, you're expensive leh, mahal. Okay, saya ada satu solution. You ada kawan yang you tak suka tak? Ada, kasih dia. Okay, so if you are using any kind of artificial form of energy therapeutic product, stop it, don't use it. This kind of product, they are not backed by science. They have no patents, they have no scientific studies, and then you still keep saying me it's very good. It doesn't make sense, right? Across this healthcare industry, on average, they have only 4 patents on average. Lifeway 130 patents. Even if you want to start, you start with Lifeway first. If Lifeway doesn't work for you, congratulations. I think nothing can work for you already. Okay? So what is the reason that I don't encourage you all to use any kind of artificial form of energy? Because our body, human bodies, we have our own natural rhythm of energy. Do you agree with me? Okay? This is why anyone got pacemakers, right? There are a lot of things that they cannot do, right? Because they worry the external source of energy might conflict with their pacemaker energy. Same thing. Lifeway product, why it is so safe? Because where does the energy of Lifeway product come from? Your own body is your own. While whereas when you're using the artificial, you need to plug a power circuit, the energy is artificial already. So today, if you really decide to try these products, right, focus on Lifeway product. Don't be little about this patch. It is doing wonders. Now, so now we talk about testimonials. I never prepare anyone to talk about testimonials, because I believe all of you. A lot of people definitely want to share one. Am I right? Later we will find out. Anyone willing to share your testimonial today? Anyone? Anyone? This is the best part. Everyone try to point finger already. Okay? Uncle, thank you so much. You can come here. Thank you. Do you prefer to come to the stage? Huh? Come. You come to the stage. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Come. You can share with that crowd.
On the pages.
Yeah.
This is a simple testimony from me.
Yeah.
When I was first introduced by Brother Chu, and we were in the golf club. So apparently, I seeking just to experience, make such an experiment to me. I used the page, energy enhancer.
Yeah.
I'm a golfer. I play golf. So I might as well try. First trial was I put on my toe.
Yeah.
Both toe, left and right. And I complained to him, hey, nothing happened to me. No extra energy.
Yeah.
But the next game, I try on my chest, which is 4 fingers from your nipples. Eventually, that was really fantastic. Because it isn't like drugs you take, or maybe Pharmatone, whatever energy capsule that you think is good, but eventually it will give you another effect, maybe your stomach. If you have empty stomach, you have a stomach problem, or your body will be overheated. But this one naturally, it comes naturally, and you never feel tired until the end of the game.
Wow.
It so happened, I have some extra. I give to my friend. He said, I had a very bad night. I sleep only 3 hours. How can I play? Okay, let's try this. I pitch for him, left and right. Until the end of the game, he said, I still want to go for another game. The strength, the energy really enhance your performance.
Right.
That's a simple energy enhancer. But I don't know, so the robust game or maybe a very tougher game, but for golf, it is very, very useful. Even the old man can move the field without worrying about going to the buggy track.
Wow.
From the buggy, actually, there are 2 terms given by the golf course. Buggy on track, that means you are playing on the field. Buggy is only on the track. But you say buggy on course, then you can go in any way of the ball's going.
Yeah.
In even, my friend used to be, he rejected any game if it is buggy on track. But that day when I give him the page, the 2 pages, he finished the game without feeling tired, buggy on track.
Wow.
He is already 65 years old.
Wow.
But yes, he has extra energy. We can lepak in the cafe until 2-3 hours chatting. Nobody is feeling tired. That is a very
Powerful.
good experience.
Wow, amazing.
Yes, that's all that I can give you the testimony of energy enhancer.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Amazing, huh? How long? Only the first day, using the LifeWay products. So this is for, can you imagine, right? If someone is able just to pack 2 stickers on your body, and only that day, within just a few minutes, is able to work, this product, energy enhancer, is invented 20 years ago. 20 years ago, already have that product already. So 20 years later, we have a product X3090 is able to activate stem cell. Don't you think you have to at least try this once for your lifetime? Amazing. Anyone want to listen to one more? Anyone? One more testimonials? Okay, thank you. I love to see new faces. Thank you. Come.
I'm basically a skeptic, so I like to test it. So when my friend came with this X39, I was thinking, will this work for me? So I patched for 3 days. I had this problem since maybe 20 years ago, is when I urinate in the urine anywhere, there's a lot of foam, okay, a lot of bubbles, and they don't go away. I say this protein or some problem. So after 3 days, I got clear.
Wow.
It was quite amazing, so I think I'm going to try this one. Because we all say we want our health back. Actually, I want my youth back.
Yes! Yes. Thank you. This is quite a good way. Not just the health, we also want the youth back. Okay? Impromptu. These are all the life testimonies that you will experience the moment you use it. The most important thing is follow the 6 steps, which I'm going to share with you later. Okay, now, anyone haven't tried the product before? All tried before, then we can end here already lah. Anyone haven't tried the product before? Okay lah, a few only ah. And let us do a demo. Anyone right now you have pain with you? Anyone have pain? Okay, one person. Anyone? Some more? Anyone? Okay, 2, 3. Okay, can you give me 3 chairs? Okay, you help me to put on the stage 3. Okay, can the 3 person who raise up your hands to come on the stage? You are going to be our model. Okay, music. Okay, come, you take a seat, the purple. I thought just now they have another one. Oh, only 2 only. So the third one recover already? This is fast. Okay, anyone still have pain? Just now the one with the... Okay already, so nice. Anyone have pain? No? Don't worry, we'll start with these 2 first. Okay, may I know how do I address you?
Yeah, Tracy.
Tracy, where is the most painful spot you have?
Yeah.
Okay, this pain.
Yes.
How long is your pain?
I think 2 years already.
2 years already. Okay, have you been taking any medication?
No.
No medications?
No. Yeah.
Okay, can you use one finger to press the most painful spot? Is it left or right?
Here.
Here? Okay, can I press for you?
Yeah.
Here?
The whole hand.
Whole hands. Is it possible to use one finger to see where is the most painful?
Most painful. Here.
Here? Okay, very good. Is it here?
Yes.
Is it here?
No. Okay, it's here, this area.
This area lah. So you can't pinpoint Okay, so normally how do you feel the pain? When you close the fist, you feel the pain? Cannot.
Yes.
Okay, so can you show them how you close the fist? Okay, now you feel the pain already?
Yes.
Okay, so now let us see what can we do for the 2 years of pain with LifeWay products. Okay, so any kind of pain, if you are using a salon pass, where do you put? At the point of pain, right? LifeWay is so different. Wherever is your problems, we only patch at the back of the neck. And you know why? Because what it does is, it elevates the doctor from within to heal you. Can you lift out your hair? So we only put at the back of the neck. And after you patch, you must remember to drink water. Okay, this one used up already. Can I have a new one? Okay, can you drink water for yourself? Okay. Okay? Or I help you? Okay, nah? Okay. So you drink maybe about like this. So while we are cooking this one, let's start another one. May I know what is your name?
Send trigger finger.
You are sister brothers or? Okay. So may I know what is your name?
Li Ping.
Li Ping. Okay. Where is your pain?
This one.
This one. Can I press?
Yeah, can.
Is it painful?
Little bit.
Little bit. So how do you find the most painful?
Like this.
Okay. When you're like this, you will feel painful. Okay. If I press, do you feel pain?
Little bit.
A little bit here?
Yeah.
Here. Okay. So remember the pain right now. Okay. Later we are going to do a demo.
Because with everyday wash.
I see.
Phong sap
You tell me also no point. Is your husband here?
No.
If a husband here.
It's called phong sap.
Yeah. So remember the pain at the very beginning. So same thing. Only at the back of the neck. And I need you to drink some water. Okay. Li Ping and Tracy. Okay, can you drink enough already?
Enough.
Okay, so we count 10 seconds for her. The louder you count, the faster you recover, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Magic. Okay, so now you look at them and then you try to squeeze, clench your feet. Okay, how do you find compared to just now?
Nothing.
Okay, it just
No
now.
different.
Oh, no difference. I
Yes.
thought you can close up already.
No.
It just now the pain is 100%. Is there any reduction?
No.
It's the same?
No different. It's the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay, so now I try to press this area. Just now you say you focus on here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now you try to press. Is there any improvement? You try to press again.
Nothing.
Nothing, So we wait for another couple of minutes first. Okay. Are you someone who drink a lot of coffee?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations. Do you drink enough water daily normally?
Yes.
Okay, but you also drink a lot of coffee.
Yes.
Congratulations. Okay, so for all of you right now, right, do you remember? This patch always works because what it does only send a signals. But if your body have too many coffee, sometimes your body get dehydrated and the body stops signaling the cell already. Don't worry. Can you drink more water?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Every day 1 cup coffee.
Okay, 1 cup is okay. Not a lot. Don't worry. We will see how. So let us count down for her. Okay, just now count already, it's okay. So how do you feel right now?
Nothing.
Nothing, huh?
Little bit.
A little bit, it just now is 100%. This little bit is how many bit?
Okay. 50%.
Improve a little bit, 50% only. Okay? Imagine how long is your this trigger finger already?
2 months already.
Okay, 2 months of trigger fingers. Have you tried any acupunctures, any natural? This is the first time, sir?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations. So you see, a patch like this, do we have to patch here? If today you go for the injection, where do you inject? Inject at the point of pain. But the patch, we patch at the back of the neck, 50% reduction of pain already. Surprising? Think about this. This is only 10 seconds. 10 days later, 10 months later, you become a completely changed person. So what you need right now, just continue to patch. And what is most important here, tomorrow when you take it off, the pain might come back. But it doesn't mean that the patch doesn't work. It only means that it needs more time for your body to heal. Understand? Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay? Thank you. You know yet?
I'm not yet.
They want 50%. Now we see how many percents, right? So you drink water already? See? Okay, drink a little bit more.
A little bit.
So we will see how can we improve Tracy conditions. Okay? But this is something I always mention. We always need a figure. Because when people say a little bit, you will never know what is a little bit to them. Okay, so let's see. Now you try to quench your fingers and see.
1 minute.
Slowly. Are you using any negative ions products at home?
No.
You
Any medicine?
You don't take any medications? Any negative ion don't have?
Yes.
Okay, so now I want you to use the same strength. Okay? Look at them. Okay? Oi? Oi? If just now is 100, improve.
Yeah.
If just now,
A bit.
a bit again. I very scared a bit one, no? Okay, improve a bit is how many percent? 30 ke? About
30.
30% a bit. So next time when someone say, give a bit discount, 30% a bit discount. Okay, but it's okay. But can you think about this, right? 2 years of pain?
Yes.
Maybe we use a little bit more, but we ask her to drink a little bit more water, right? And then it starts to work. Why? Because sometimes when you are a coffee drinker, if your water is not a lot, your body get dehydrated. It doesn't mean the product don't work. If you take some time, you take more water, it will work eventually. Surprising? 30% of pain reductions. Okay? As it goes, 10 hours later, 10 days later, it's going to work better and better. Okay, but you need to continue to use external daytime and EO nighttime. You can continue go back like this, don't worry. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Have you come across a doctor that is so confident, you come here, I inject you, you sure okay one, can or not? Chiropractor okay? Physio okay? You cannot. But this patch can do wonders. I have patched about more than 10,000 people, I have never failed. So I always hope you can find someone to fail me. Okay, now we start the next presentation. Thank you. It's called the market potential. So if you are here looking at opportunity that you can help other people at the same time helping you and your family to improve the financial condition, I understand because of the ringgit is getting very weak right now, right? Price very expensive right now, right? A lot of things getting very expensive. So it's my responsibility to give you enough education to let you to take a leap of faith to try the product first. But my second responsibility is to make you to aware about the opportunity behind. When you use the product, I don't want you to use the product for your own health and youth. I want you to use the product to experience what would it be like if I can recapture my youth for the 20 years and also my wealth. It sounds better, right? Yeah. Now, so let's talk about the potential. Malaysia is an aging population. Okay. In 1970, we have only 3% that is older than 65 years old. In 1973, we doubled to 6.3%. If using this rate, 2040, which is about 15 years later, we are going to achieve 15%. Which means to say, about 15% it will be 65 years old already. Next time, wherever you go, it's all for home already. You go kopitiam, all for home. You go hospital, all for home. Everything, all for home. So in an aging population, do you think you can ask them to swallow a lot of supplements? You cannot. So the world is changing is because the population is aging. A lot of consumer behavior is changing. When you are young, you don't mind to take the supplement, you don't mind to exercise. Can you ask a 65 years old, say, you are so weak already, please go to sign up a gym? You cannot. So with a different era, it comes with a different solution. And LifeWave is the solution for now. So if you look at past 200 years ago, we have a Western medication. For fever, we got ibuprofen, cough, we got flu, we have pain, we have aspirin, we have paracetamol. We are a very medicine-driven era, where any problem that you have, there is always a prescription for you. Am I right? But in today's context, it's no longer about medication. Do you have medication to heal your diabetes? No. You have any medication to heal your cancer? You have any medication to heal your eczema, psoriasis? No. So the problem that we are having right now is no longer a simple problem. We are facing a lot of degenerative problems. We have dementia, we have weak heart, we have arthritis, we have multiple sclerosis, we have muscular dystrophy. We have a lot of issues right now where the medication simply doesn't help. It can help you to suppress the symptom, help you to slow down the deterioration, but it cannot reverse it. This is why we are moving to a new era. It's called a regenerative medicine era. We need stem cell to regenerate more different kind of specialized cell in order for our body to heal faster. If today you have a dementia, you need more nerve cell. If you today have a weak heart, you need to have more cardiomyocyte cell to build the cardio health. If you have arthritis, you need chondrocyte cell to build the cartilage. If you have multiple sclerosis, you need more glia cell to protect your neurons. And all of this is under regenerative medicine. Have you started to realize we are moving the era already? We are facing a lot of health issues right now where the medication cannot solve, but stem cell can solve. So you like it or not, stem cell is a subject that you have to learn. Now, and this is why in the years to come, to 2022 to 2032, you can only expect the stem cell market to grow. We are still in the infancy because not many people really understand the power of stem cell. So it can only grow. And there are two more important points that you really need to understand. Imagine 65 years old above. Is their digestion good? Even breakfast, one roti sudah tak boleh habis. You still want them to take supplements? Come on. So in this age group, poor digestion and absorption are the limiting factors already. So don't think about, maybe I need a better nutrient to heal my body. That idea already out. Sudah kolot. Now you need to reverse your youth. You need to reverse your age. So this is by Harvard Health Publishing School only last year. Don't waste time and money on dietary supplements. You know why? Because your gut cannot digest. Your gut cannot absorb anymore. This is the issue. Imagine last time, 30, 40 years ago, anyone go to disco? Anyone go to disco? Wow, many people, not many people, go to disco, right? 30, 40 years ago, when you go to disco, you sleep very late, you try to eat a lot of junk food, and yet you look very slim, right? But now you try to touch yourself. Why? Now you eat chicken breast every day, you know. You go exercise every day, you know. You go yoga every day, you know. How come it's getting different? Right? It means that having a good nutrition, having a good exercise, is it enough? It's not enough. to reverse, to recapture your youth, supplementation and exercise is no longer enough. You need to focus on your organ function. Imagine last time, you have very good appetite, you can eat a lot, but as time goes, when you grow older, you don't have appetite already. Last time you sleep, immediately you can fall asleep. Now you have to count the sheep first, and then look at the TikTok first, then you can sleep. This is all degeneration of organ function. So you can have the best supplement in the world, but if you don't have a good digestion, it's go to the waste. So now it's time for us, don't focus too much on the supplements, don't focus too much on exercise. Let's focus on making our organ get younger first. Okay? So this is why this is the future. Now we talk about the next things. Medical error is the third leading cause of death in the country. Sorry for all the doctors. Don't blame me. You blame the BMJ better. You know why it's called medical error? Give you the wrong drugs. Doing a surgery, I forgot to take out something from inside. When I diagnose you wrongly. This is called a medical error. And in USA, medical error is the third leading cause of death. It means if you don't go doctor, maybe you can live longer, you know. Don't you think it's very contradicting? Let us look at some statistics. Okay? So medical error is 251,000 cases. Kidney disease is 48,000. And then you scare kidney disease rather than you scared to go to doctors. Don't you think it's very strange? So in the times to come, a lot of people start to hear about my friend or friend being misdiagnosed. He go for this surgery and yet it becomes even worse. Have you heard about cases like this? We are not trying to discredit about the doctors. Doctors are there to stay because we have some emergency. We need their help. However, if you want to leave your ownership of your health to the doctors, you'll be regretted. So do you think in the years to come, are we going to rely more about the doctor from within or rely more on the doctor from outside? Doctor from within. And this is the only product they wake up your doctor from within. Okay? So third, and light-based therapy is the future of medicine. Anyone heard about like when we go to clinics, right? The doctor prescribe us with antibiotics. You must finish the course, right? Why? Why must I finish the course? Because if you don't finish it, the bacteria, it will develop the resistance. That next time when you go, you have to get a stronger antibiotics, right? So after 200 years, after develops different version of antibiotics, we already have a problem called superbug. It's called supervirus. It means there is no antibiotic that is able to kill the bacteria anymore. This is a dead end. And in University of Colorado, they find out we can actually use a light-based therapy to weaken the antibiotic-resistant bacteria. And this is all 2023, July 2023. And the light-activated is able to eliminate the drug-resistant bacteria. Light-activated, nano, light-activated. The medicine of the future is the light. So we talk about stem cell is the future, right? Then we talk about light is the future. Have you come across any technology that can combine the light and the stem cell together?
Yes,
LifeWave. Smart guy. So LifeWave is the only company. I'm not trying to say that LifeWave is better. I'm just trying to tell you LifeWave is the only one. Like it or not. Okay? No, now we talk about the solution. There is only LifeWave X39. It combines the phototherapy, the photobiomodulation. They're using light to connect to the doctor from within and trigger a certain biochemical reaction to activate GHK copper and activate the stem cell. That is what you need to overcome degenerative problems. Only just patch one at the daytime X39, 9 you put the patch at nighttime EON. Now we talk about three strengths of LifeWave company. Number one, the founders is the CEO. The CEO is the inventor. You know why it's so important? Because a lot of time when a company getting very big, the CEO and the inventor, they are going to go side by side. They are going to part way. The inventor said, no, I want to develop my product to help these people. But the CEO said, but they want not making any money. But LifeWave, this will never happen. Because three of them is the same person, our Mr. David Smith. Second, we have 130 plus utility patents. It means that if you want to talk about a patches that is proven clinically, non-transdermal that can activate stem cell for the next 20 years, only LifeWave is able to do this. Then you will say, how about 20 years later? 20 years later, maybe you don't use patch already, ma. Maybe you use another source already because LifeWave continue to improve. So we have 130 plus utility patents. And this product, like just now the gentleman over there, she put an energy enhancer, immediately becomes so much more energetic. Of course, because that product is first invented for US Navy, for the USS soldiers. LifeWave, David Smith invented a submarine. This submarine can stay underwater for 60 hours. The machine is very good, but the human inside tak boleh tahan. 60 hours too long lah. So LifeWave was, David Smith was tasked, are you able to develop a product that is able to help my soldiers to stay awake for 60 hours without any coffee? So David talked about the development of the first product, energy enhancer. Second, LifeWave product is funded by Irish government. You don't find any private company that is funded by Irish government. Then you will ask, why a government willing to fund this project? Do you know in Europe their tax is as high as 40%? Because there are a lot of social welfare and benefit. So every one of them that doesn't take care of their health, that doesn't take care of their health, I just take medication, I go for surgery, anyway it's free. So it creates a lot of financial burden to the country. And they see this as an opportunity. If everyone is able to use this patch, it can help the country to save a lot of financial burden. Number 3, we have our in-house manufacturing. It doesn't matter how many patents you have if you outsource your manufacturing. Yeah, you have all the patents, you protected, but when you have another OEM manufacturers, he can steal your secrets anyway. This is why LifeWave from the beginning, he built his own factory. Until now, we have 3 factories already. Everything is fully owned by LifeWave. So, after so much, you all need to take a rest or not? Still energetic, I see all of you still very energetic. May I know what time is this? 3:50. We're supposed to end at 4:30, right? Okay, still got time, sir. So far can follow? Yes. Learning something? Exciting? Yes. Whatever you have been very excited about, that was only 5% of LifeWave. So I am going to show you what is going to happen in the next 10 years. So let us take a look what is our LifeWave future. You know why I'm so concerned about this? Because for you all, maybe another 20, 30 years lah. Kidding lah, we LifeWave longer. But I got much longer times, right? So if I really want to really put on all my commitment and my effort into the company, I must make sure this company comes with a future. Am I right? So before I really go full force in LifeWave, what it connects me is about how LifeWave David Smith look at the future. If today you can have a lot of stem cells in your body, if you don't have a nutritious food, do you think the stem cell is going to work? If you don't have a good air, you have a very polluted air, do you think no matter how many stem cells is going to work? No. If your water is all polluted with heavy metals, do you think your stem cell is going to help you? No. So these are the basics of a healthy life. You need a good food, you need a good air, you need a good water. Then we talk about stem cell. But do you know the nutritional value of our food nowadays is getting lower and lower? Last time is 1 apple a day keep a doctor away. Now 3 apples a day, doctors still not so far away. Then we talk about the air. There is a trace of mercury in the air already. Mercury in the air. We talk about the water, heavy metal inside. And now even got someone who pours some toxic into our seawater. So if you think about this, these are all the essential of life. We can have the best stem cell in your body right now, but if you don't take care of the fundamental, it's not going to help, right? So David doesn't just focus about elevating our stem cell. He also think about, once I help the human beings to recapture their youth, is there any way that I can also create an ecosystem for the human being to thrive or not? So let us look at the future. Think about this. If this patch is able to recapture the youth and the health of every one of us here, can we also use the same technology on our plants? Because as we get healthier, we can absorb the nutrient better. As the plant get healthier, they can also absorb the nutrient better from the soil. And they become stronger. They don't need to rely on the pesticide. They do not need to rely on the herbicide. It all becomes beyond organic. So this is why David came up with the word beyond organic, because organic is our food supposed to be. But we want to make it even have healing properties in our food. So we call this the photo agriculture. We want to produce a highly nutritious produce, and we want the plant to absorb the nutrient better. As we develop our technology, we implement on the sea because we want to foster the growth of phytoplanktons. Anyone heard about phytoplanktons? In the planet, 60% of our oxygen is not produced in the forest. 60% of the oxygen is produced from the sea by the phytoplanktons. So think about this. LifeWave have this technology to enhance the health of the phytoplanktons to increase the oxygen concentration in the entire earth. Then you will ask, so how are we going to make money from this? Hey, this one oxygen from LifeWave, this one you better pay me. Can? So someone asked David this question. So David, how are you going to charge? David said, oh, I never think about charging people on this. The reason David came up with a LifeWave, he himself, he said, I feel very blessed to be able to come up with such a technology. We are creating a successful company. So I want to use the profit and the money to do things from everyone in the world, even they didn't pay a single cent. Do you think he's a great man or not? He's a very different person, right? This is why I like him. This is why I dare to speak with so much of commitment. Now, what is in tank after this patch? A lot of things that it will wow you. If you think that one patch like this is already a miracle, I try to wake you up. I think none of these things you ever really see before. So think about this. If we can also infuse the energy from the patch into the water, our body is made up of 60% of the water. The more water you drink, the younger you get. Let me guarantee you, you don't want to drink coffee anymore. You will love to drink water more. Possible or not? Think about this. One day, we have a phototherapeutic clothing that the cloth is like you're wearing 30 pieces a day. Think about this. If every 6 months you can younger by 8.5 years by using a patch, can we amplify and concentrate the energy to become a healing machine? That the moment you go in, within 15 minutes, it can achieve the result that you can achieve in 6 months with the patch. Crazy or not? Think about this. Someone have a stroke, you don't need to wait for 6 months. Come, you put the machine, and then you say how we can help you. Maybe the machine is too expensive. How about every home you have a healing chair? When you feel sick, you lie on the sofa. The machine itself is able to diagnose, oh, your energy is very weak over here, your meridian is very weak over here. I think your liver has some problem. Not to worry. I will select a particular wavelength of light to try to heal you automatically without you knowing. Fantastic. So if you think that this patch is already very hebat, you have not known LifeWave yet. So the reason I have such a confidence in LifeWave is not just for the patch, it's not just for the stem cell. I'm very connected to the entire vision of LifeWave has. Are you excited to be part of this company? Excited or not? Think about this. If one day, 10 years later, 20 years later, when LifeWave successfully transform everyone's health, we can say we are one of the pioneers. Anyone want to with me or not? Yes. Okay, now. And LifeWave, currently we have 2 offices. One is in San Diego and one is in Ireland. Okay, we don't talk about the KL. We have 1 Bangsa office as well. But the most important thing is we will have our new HQ. We have been growing 10 times for the past 3 years. one office is not enough. So we are moving for the Utah gigantic office. So think about this. In this office, there will be there's a designated floor just to showcase all the technology that I have told you. Anyone want to go there to have a look or not? Okay? If you really want to go there, you have to make up your mind right now, because next year, I want to arrange a trip to visit our new office. Let us represent Malaysia to really step in the forefront of healthcare technology to see what we can bring back to help our fellow Malaysians. Can we do that? Yes, let's do that. And this is from Utah. If you really want to clap, don't be like a little bit on and off lah. Clap longer lah. Okay, so far so good. Very fun, right? So I just want to let you know, sometimes the future is not so far away from you. Sometimes it's just a matter of thought. Do you think it's true or not? If you think it's true, try it. If you think it's false, also try it. So just now in the morning, we have one leader who said, Jinglong, I have people come all the way from Singapore and JB. They want to learn about your story. Can you talk about your story or not? I said, what story? Talk about how come last time, how poor you are, no money you have, and how you become today. You're interested or not? Huh? You're also interested? Very interested, right? Okay, so I'm going to use about 10 minutes to run you through some of the process and journey that I've been before I meet Lifeway and after I meet Lifeway. So it all started when I was very young. I was 7 years old. And I love health because my father is 70 years old. So you can imagine when I was in my primary school, my father has a lot of frozen shoulders. So I always help them to guasha. I help them to guasha. So whenever I help him, I see the kind of the relief that he has. I feel the feeling is so good, you know. Imagine, I put a sticker behind, wow, 30%. This one, a little bit, 50%. Happy or not? Very happy. It's very joyful things to do. So then I decided maybe this is something that I want to continue to learn it. So I continue to dive into healthcare. Even in my university time, I volunteered in the community herb garden in Singapore. I was even featured in some of the radio station and newspaper. I talk about herbs. You talk about Sabah state grass, you talk about blackface general, you talk about all these kind of cancer fighting herbs, right? You ask me, I can even tell you whether you want to cook with lo hang guo or you want to cook it with the green apple. Okay, I love all these kind of things. So as time goes by, after I graduated, I become a civil engineer. And this is my job site. Okay, so this is me lah. So I think it's 3 a.m. lah. 3 a.m. In the traffic junction where we are preparing to do the traffic diversion. You heard about Singapore, about 8 years ago, they have a very serious Orchard Road flooding. Yeah? So now you don't listen already, right? Because of this project. Okay? Not because of me, because of this project. So this project is developed to divert the rainwater so that it will not flood the Orchard Road. Okay, so I spent there for a couple of years, and whatever I do, I only give 120%. I don't know how to do something with 50%. I either do 120% or 0%. There's nothing in the middle. So I realized one thing, you know. I go 120%, the increment 5%. Cannot make it lah. I work 120%, you give me 5%, then you say now the market not so good. Your market not so good, your boss you change car? Very strange, right? So I keep thinking, okay, I've learned whatever I need to learn in this industry, and I want to do something that can bring more impact to the humanities. Is there something that I like it and it's more meaningful, rather than just try to please the boss? So I started the first business. I doing fertilizer. I sell cow dung. I import all the way from USA, very expensive cow dung. Because I think that the future in healthcare lies in agriculture. So we need to transform agriculture to have the more nutritious food in order to impact the health of humanity. So I started my company called DoWorks. Can you see this is a fig tree? Very good, huh? This is other fertilizer. This is my fertilizer. I don't know whether you all know this gentleman. His name is Mike. He is the bonsai master champion in Southeast Asia or in Asia. This bonsai, 900,000. I said, oh my, when I would say, got a tree, 900,000. More expensive than my life, you know. So the bonsai is dying. They said, why don't you try the fertilizer? 900,000 recover, you know. Although I don't get any cut of it. I got one photo. You think about the leaf can become so big, you know. The bottle is so big. Can you find the leaf that is so big or not? It's crazy. Product is working. Not only the product is working, because the product works so well, I even have a distributor from Singapore called Quanky Flower Garden. Export to Singapore somewhere, you know. And because the fertilizer works so well, I'm so confident in my company and my products, I continue to develop a new area. I plant chili. So every morning I will go to Ulu Tilam. Anyway, I'm from Senai. So from Senai to Ulu Tilam about 30 minutes. So every morning and evening I will be there, try to put my cow manure fertilizer. I plant chili. Why plant chili? Chili, that time price very good. Very high price. So we plant the chili, look good, right? Organic, you know. It's very spicy, it's very fragrant, and no one want to buy. Too expensive already. Okay. So with all this that I have done, right, I have a good quality of products, I have good quality of produce, I have good testimonials, I have good customers, and I am very hardworking. I think I should be making quite good money, right? In about 1.5 years' time, I lost all the savings that I made in my civil engineer. Oh, my saving, not a single cent, you know. Very strange, right? I got a good product, I got a good customers, I got a good story. Why it doesn't work for me? Then I realized one thing, only until now. You can have the best product out there in the world on your hands, but if it comes at the wrong time, it doesn't help you. I have the best product, I can guarantee, all the way from USA, everyone loves it, but the time is not good. Because no one cares about the soil, no one cares about the produce. He only talk about, is it 1 kilo, 2 ringgit or 250? 250 expensive, I don't buy it. He will not take the chili and smell, wow, very nice, I buy. He will never. The time is not right. So LifeWave, not just you have made the best product in the world. This is the best time in your life. You know why? Because the population is aging and people want to look for a new way to recapture their health anymore. They don't want medication already. They don't want any kind of surgery. They don't want any kind of injection. They don't want to always deal with the insurance agent and the doctors. They want to deal with themselves alone. Because they themselves, even you yourself know, the only person out there in the world that has 100% interest in your health is who? Is yourself. What they want is a tool to use this body, and life will come at the right time. So when I first come across LifeWave, it's quite early in, before X39 was launched. So when X39 was launched, my first guinea pig is definitely my mother. So this is my mother knee. Very painful, yeah? Yeah. So I even say, I want to record so that I can record your suffering. So after using X39, very smooth, right? She don't even need to hold the handrail. Last time when she walked down, right, it take very long time. She had to walk like this while holding the handrail. But now you can see difference, right? The most difficult thing is when she climb up the stairs. Oh my God, they want to take half an hour, 1 hour. If not, need to take leave. If not, don't go already. You tap out for me, I will stay at home. So after X39, I didn't speed things out. It's the same speed. Okay, so we just came back from Jeju Island. 8 days, every day 12,000 steps. She walked non-stop. Okay, this is how life is. So remember before, I told you because of my health of my parents, my mother is planning to go for a total kneecap replacement. 70,000. You think about this, last time I got no money, you know, still 70,000 jialat, you know. So this one definitely cheaper for me. So this is the reason that I try. Okay, I want to show you, none of us believe first before we try. All of us, we are a skeptic before we try. But the reason we try because we don't find anything better to try. Am I right? Now, so as my mother started to see the result, my grandmom also see the result. You look at my grandmom, you look at her face, you can see clearly from the presentation board. You look at the skin, it's kilat, it's a bit reddish. The complexion is good, no wrinkles, even the hair is black color. It's turning black color. 94 years old, you know. 94 years old. My mom, 60 years old, can see the result. 94 years old can see the result. And what is more, because she has been taking a lot of steroid, if we patch on her skin is so thin, we can injure her skin. We put on the shirt only. Put on the shirt also work, you know. If you are the person witnessing this, a patch put on the shirt is able to go like this, you also surprised, right? So I decided, I think I can use another way to achieve my dream. Anyway, my dream is to help everyone to get healthier, right? Maybe I cannot go through the fertilizer. Maybe I can use another way. So I continue to explore. My mom is my first customer. You know why? Because that time I was about 26 years old. I cannot ask, Akif, you got prostate problem or not? Then I can, hey, Esther, you got menopause already? I cannot. I got no friend to ask. So I can only ask for my mother first. So my mother is the first testimonial. So if you look at the skin color, the eye bag start to reduce by 50%. Look at the eye bag. Okay, so every one of you, a lot of people ask me how to start this business. Take a photo, put the pad, drink water. The moment you have your first sign of results, right, no one can stop you already. Okay, Life Wave is not the business for you to use your mouth only. You have to use your heart. You cannot make people to believe something that you are not already believe. Okay, the idea, sorry. You cannot make people believe something that you don't believe. So I started with my mom, from the knee to the belly, and then I have only one strategy. Patch people. Tampal. So this is in one of the TCM clinic. I told the doctors, doctor, do you have any customer who don't like needles? Have. I will wait here in the corner. Anyone you can refer to me, I patch for free. So this uncle come in, cannot walk. He go outside, can walk on his own already. So then I was brought to another uncle and another place, patch again. Patch again. Patch again. I do nothing but patch. So as my business grow better and better, I become more and more confident. What do? Patch also. Kopitiam also patch. No Kopitiam tuition center also patch. Wherever I go, in Kopitiam, hey auntie, I heard about you say you got heart no good. I patch for you lah. Also patch. When I go to my office, I patch. Then you will say, cannot be so easy, Jing Long. By only putting a sticker behind people's neck, you can achieve your income right now. This is my second realization. When you have the best product in the world and you find it at the right time, you don't need any strategy. You get the understanding? When I was doing my fertilizer, I have all kind of strategy. I go buy all the Robert Kiyosaki, all the Anthony Williams. Every strategy I try to learn the personal development. Also dah jadi. Because the time is not right. But when the time is right, the product is right, what you need is your consistency already. Okay, it's a competition of your faith. And I continue to patch. Nothing different, just patch only. Okay, you know what is the most difficult thing in this business? The most difficult thing in this business is to make people think that it is not so difficult. You get the idea? Everyone want to complicate things. Just like one young boy come, how to build this business? Do I want to start with TikTok, Instagram first? Or don't need tampalan first? Start to use first. You use already. Haven't yet. I want to strategize first before I do. Think too much already. Start with the patch first. And this was me years ago. Okay, when at the beginning of my life way. How do you know I have no money? You look at this, you know I no money already. How can we this one with these sports shoes? No money to buy leather shoes, you know. Okay, I can't even iron my shirt. When I go to a presentation in overseas, right, this is what I wear, you know. Jalan. No money, no choice. This is the best shirt I have already. My ex-boss who gave it to me. Okay, in one of the very worst time, This is how I sleep. I sleep on the yoga mat. Okay, I sleep on yoga mat for about a year, and below is a cupboard. Oh, why is it so quiet? It's a very sad, right? Very suffering, right? But let me tell you, I don't know why. I don't look sad, right? Because I realized one thing. In this business, even you might look poor, but your heart is so fulfilled, Every time you see the message, oh my God, a miracle cup. Oh, this one, the cataract, no need to go for operation. Wow, this one, glaucoma can help the eye pressure reduce. Wow, this one, I got stroke, now can walk already. The fulfillment from inside is uncomparable. So I can guarantee you this. I can't guarantee you can make, how much money you can make. I can't guarantee because I don't know about your effort, your commitment. But at least one thing I can guarantee. You will feel that serving others is the best thing to do in the world. You feel that, oh my God, me as a person, I know nothing, but delivering one patch, I'm able to impact someone's life, right? This is the best wealth that you can get. When you can do this, right, all these things will come. Okay? But I'm very kind. This kind, let me sleep on yoga mat one time enough already. Okay? My job is to make sure you all don't need to sleep also. Okay? So for the past few years, I've developed some knowledge and experience about this business. My outline wasn't very active during that time, and my outline is all the way from USA. So he's Brother Roy from USA. So I really start everything from ground zero because the context is different. USA in Malaysia, customers are different. So whatever I share it with you, confirm work, because all these are dedicated from our Southeast Asia market. So I sleep for 1 year. Luckily not 10 years. Okay? So I'm so glad about 2 years later, wow, difference already. Even the shoes are proper already. Okay? So this was taken in USA in Orlando, and it's the same pictures I'm taking with the Brother Roy. And I'm so happy because of my organization that you have helped me to got this award from our founders alone. Okay, this award, if you want to take a look, you can go to my showroom. This award worth $25,000 US. And this is also the moment I think that Lifeway I'm going to do for my life. You know why? This gentleman has such a good technology, is so busy in the laboratory, he spent 6 months just to develop this prize for a person from Malaysia. 6 months for a gift. You can see a lot of big boss out there, when they make a lot of money, they start to become self-centered, right? But this boss, just so much different. Okay? And this is why when he talked about he is going to have a machine for agriculture, I think back, oh, last times I supposed to use fertilizer to improve my agriculture, Who knows, I came across a technology company that can reform the agriculture. How can I not be excited? So I thank this gentleman because this gift is really give a lot of credibility to him and to us in Malaysia. It means that although Malaysia, we are just the 4th biggest market right now. From no one, now we become the 4th biggest market in LifeWave. 5th biggest market. And the most important thing is, even though we are so far away from USA, our founders know about us. He cares about the Malaysian customers. And this is very rare in this industry, because most of the time they will always focus on the top selling market. But Lifeway David Smith is different. So as I get better, okay, I think it's a matter of time. You are going to see your financial condition improve. Most of the people in direct sales, when you make money, they're always buying for who first? For themselves first, right? Okay, I would say if you really do this life right, you yourself, please try to spend more effort to your own families and loved ones first. So when I start to have the money, the first thing I did, I buy a car for my mother, and then I buy a car for my wife first. Okay, so for the past 20 years, I have my mother, for the past 70 years, my father and mother never stayed at a house that is double story. All the way, he only stayed single story only. So the first house that I bought for my parents, is 3.7 million 3-story house. The reason I tell you this is not to tell you how much I make. There are a lot of people, they have one hit wonder. They can make a lot of money and then they lose all. But I want to talk about the stability of lively income. Normally for direct sales agent, it's very hard for you to get loan. Think about 30 years old, no guarantor, 3.7 million of house. He can give it to you. If my income is very fluctuating, do you think he's going to approve the loan? No. So lively income is not just good, it's also very stable. So you can go all out just to build it as a proper business. You don't need to worry about anything. Because how Lively pay out the commission for the past 5 years, not a single week Lively is paying us. Okay? This is just a so much different company. So 3.7 million cow team. Then I bought a car, Porsche, about $500,000. Yes. Then you ask, how come you never drive? I got so busy. This car has been sitting at the Porsche Center for almost a month already. Because you know why? Because to me, your success is more important than my success. Because only you guys succeed, I can succeed, right? So all these things to me is secondary. Your success comes first. So for the past 1 month, we do MBA up and down. We do the event. We try to rearrange the first event. I don't even have time to get the Porsche. So I hope we can create a very different organization in the direct sales market that we always prioritize our downline interest first. Can we do that? Yes. Because if you can do that, whatever I am able to achieve, right, you can guarantee achieve. Okay? Now, okay, how to start? Okay, so whatever I shared with you just now, right, just to have you understanding about this. In this business, the product is the best already. Nothing complicated. But what is more complicated is the way you deal with your customers, your integrity, your morality. If you really want to try to make money fast, you will never do what I'm able to achieve. I have a lot of friends who do direct sales together with me in other companies. They all come in just to try to talk about the marketing plan, how much money I can make, right? Now, they themselves, they go back to the full-time employees already. What me, go Porsche and 3-story. I can really feel how they are going to feel. Because at the very beginning, they say, you know, you're very stupid, you know. The life will not even open a company here. Why you want to spend so much money? But I think this founder is different. I think this company is different. And the most important thing is, this product works. And this is all we need to care about. If the product works, we continue to serve our customers. This is just a matter of time. I might take 5 years. Maybe you just give me another 5 years. Maybe you cannot take 100% of my success. But even 20% is fine also, right? So my job is to give you whatever wisdom that I have collected for the past 5 years so that you don't need to sleep with your garment. Okay? So now, how you are going to start? The first step is you have to decide one package. You want to start with a silver package or gold package, up to you. It doesn't matter to me how much money you spend right now. Because what is most important to me is you get patched as soon as possible. Anyway, it comes with a 30-day money back guarantee. We focus on X39 and Eon. 2X39 daytime, 2X39 and 2 Eon for the silver package, about 1,450 ringgit. And gold package is about 2,410 ringgit. Now, before you make the decision, I have something for you. I have a surprise gift for you all. I need you all to close your eyes. Come, you all close your eyes. Those who open your eyes, you cannot receive the gift. Okay, so all close your eyes. And I want you to lift up your palm outwards, facing outwards. Lift up your arms, lift up your hands, palm facing outwards. Okay? Receive. Yeah, try to receive some things. Close your eyes. Cannot open your eyes, okay? Steve, Steve 跟 Linda 帮忙一下. Okay, the rest, close your eyes. Okay, those who open their eyes are immediately disqualified. Okay, close your eyes. Okay, close your eyes. Even you receive already, you cannot open your eyes. We hold the right to take it back. Okay, still cannot close your eyes. Yeah. Still cannot open your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. For those of you who try to raise up 2 hands, you still get 1. I know you are trying to confuse the people. Okay, close your eyes. Close your eyes, okay? Let's think about something. Think about 30 years ago. When you look at the mirror 30 years ago, you wake up, you look at your mirror, you look at your face, wow, it's smooth. No pigmentation, no wrinkles, my hair is dark in color, I'm looking very slim, I sleep well yesterday, I have no bloated stomach, my digestion is good, I can do whatever I want. But I have no knowledge, I have no experience. 30 years later, you have all the wealth, you have all the network, but you lost the energy already. Your body start to give way, your face start to have wrinkles, you start to have pigmentation, you're starting to say, maybe I need to change the mirror already. So now, I want you to remember 30 years ago how you look like. And now, take a look how you look like right now. Now let's open your eyes. What you're holding right now is a keychain with a mirror. Take a look how you are looking right now. Are you happy about this? Not so happy about this? It's a lot different with 30 years ago, I understand. But the thing is, if you are not doing anything, you will remain as the person in the mirror right now. You have to make a decision, no matter what. And this decision comes with a cost. These are the 2 costs that it depends whether you think it's worth to invest or not. 1,450, even one CT scan and MRI is 3,000 already. And this is able to give you 60 days. Money back guarantee sum. If you are able to go for a 3 months continuous trial, 2,410 ringgit only. You go for one physiotherapy, 12 section, easily 8,000 already. So now the decision is on you. Okay, so do you like the keychain? You like the keychain, only you don't like the mirror inside, is it? Okay, so the keychain is a tool for you to keep it because this is our first event of our life changes. This is the first gift that we have. And this might be our last gift already. So please make sure you hold this, put it at somewhere that you can see. So when people ask you, what is this? Supplement, kolot lah, outdated already, out of fashion. This is a time for you to introduce you to patch. Okay, so any time of the day, when you decided to take out the mirror, ask yourself, are you getting younger day by day? And I'm very sure if you're starting to put the patch, you are going to get younger day by day. And there are a few things that I just want you to follow. Number 1, please take a photo the moment you decided to be part of the Brain Partners. Because you might have knee pain. When you put X39 for 1 month or 2 months, maybe the knee pain is still there because the stem cell, it will not go to the area where you want it to heal. It will always go to the area that your body needs it to be healed. For my mom's case, it takes 7 months for the knee pain to get better. But these 7 months, her insomnia improved. No need sleeping pills. She doesn't need to take any kind of antacid for the gastric reflux. Nothing. So this product, we don't know where it is going to work on, but it's definitely work. You just need to take a photo. Because your internal organ function, it always reflects in your face. Second, please patch every day. Don't say, oh, this patch so good, man. I patch 3 days. Oh, really? Quite good. I rest for 3 days and see the pain come back or not. There is no point for you to play the game right now. Okay? So, patch every day, 12 hours for each patch. So, 12 hours of X30 at daytime, beyond 12 hours at the night time. Don't second guess. Every day put 1 patch. Don't try to say, hey, this one can last for 3 days because it never drop off, you know. Don't say that, okay? Just 12 hours a day, then you throw it away. Third, please drink enough water. 1.5 liter of water minimum. Don't take our water, don't take distilled water, don't take purified water. Focus on normal tap water, filter water is fine already. Okay? And if you are taking 1 cup of coffee a day, you replace it with 2 cups of water. You have to stay hydrated. Number 4, don't take so much of fruits. Don't take so much of fruit. Just now has one gentleman, he has been taking 1 month. He said, I've been using 1 month, how come I don't see any result? Have you taken a lot of fruits? Not a lot lah. Okay, so how much you take? I take about a few mango a day lah. A few mango a day, not a lot lah. So your a lot is 1 basket a day lah. Okay, so don't take too much of fruit because of the fructose. So I'm going to explain it later. But if you want to see the good result, most of the fruits that in tropical countries is cooling in nature. Your body is going to drive away a lot of energy, try to heat up the food before it heals the organs. So don't take so much of fruits. 5th, if you are using any negative ions products, keep it aside first. Don't use the negative ions product. Any kind of energy therapeutic product that talk to you, say, oh, this product got energy, don't use it. Because all kind of energy is all artificial energy, but life wave is very different. Life wave enhance the natural energy system, but other energy product that might jeopardize our energy system, so don't use it. Number 6, if you have low blood pressure and anemia, it is going to take longer time for you to see the result because stem cell need to differentiate into red blood cell. When you have enough red blood cell, then it can carry the stem cell to heal to different part of the organs. Understand? So you take additional stages because most people of us, we have enough red blood cell already. When you have the stem cell, immediately go to work. But for people who have anemia, it need to build back the fundamental level of the red blood cell first. If you can follow these 6 steps in 1 to 2 months time, you are going to see a very different you inside the mirror. Okay? So if that is my first responsibility. My first responsibility is to give you enough education that at least you take the leap of faith. If not because of my mother, I might not take this leap of faith. Because who will believe a patch can help you? No one here believed at the beginning. You just have to trust it, verify yourself. And my second step is to help you and your family to use the product for free for at least a year. And this is how you just need to do. Number 1, you have to patch at the place that people ask you. People ask you, what is this? Okay? Don't try to hide this. 2, you must make sure you have a before and after story. This is very important. The reason I want you to take a photo right now is because 1 month later, you become your own story already. Number 3, you have to help to patch people. Did you see what is my strategy last time? Patch only. Did all of them still my customer right now? Maybe 90% all gone. But doesn't matter. Because why? Because there is always someone who is able to appreciate the products. Just patch. Number 4, make use of our resources. So anyone don't know how to use WhatsApp? Anyone don't know? Luckily, all know how to use WhatsApp lah, huh? You just have to send the stem cell messages. Get it from your referral or upline. This is our critical message. So anyone who asks you, what is this patch all about? This is the message that you send to them. The more of your customers is able to share this piece of message, the fastest your organization grow. Okay? Number 5, always talk about money back guarantee. Do you know why? Because none of the companies nowadays in Malaysia, in healthcare, they can give you a no question asked money back guarantee when you use up 99% of the products. You get the idea? LifeWave, the first month, even you use out the product, you left 1 piece, life is still refund to you. No other company, right? So just talk about this. Even we have been talking about money back guarantee until today, less than 0.5% of people really do money back guarantee. You know why? Because they say this product really works. So talk about the money back guarantee. And number 6, please get from your outline about our educational tools. Our 6+6 is very crucial. So any one of you, before you embark this journey, take a look of the 6+6. Anyone have collected 6+6? Anyone? Well, not a lot. Sure. Okay, getting more. So these are the things that you just need to follow. Nothing difficult, just 6 steps. And then I will see you next month, 25th of November. Okay, thank you everybody. I'll see you next time. Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. I forgotten. We have also prepared some light refreshment for you. So it's right behind. Okay, so thank you so much and feel free to mingle around.